Welcome to Flourish in 5. My name is Heather Lottinen, and every Friday I share a story, a lesson, or a quick idea with the goal of helping you gain a new perspective. Could you please leave a comment, like, share, review the podcast? It would be really helpful. And if you would like to jump on a quick Zoom call with me to help address your issues or make progress in your life, check out Flourish.Academy/RX for information on how to get a prescription. It's going really well and people are starting to see results. Okay, today I have two quick tips. I'm in the middle of a really busy week, a very busy season in my life. And I was thinking about how oftentimes I want to make changes or I want to move forward in my life and I'm not sure where to start. And I'm thinking you might feel the same way. So the first tip is going to be for those of you who are like, yes, it is time. I am committed to doing something differently and I'm ready to move forward. And the second tip is for people who are like, no way can I do that. I'm in survival mode and I'm just trying to keep my head above water. The first tip comes from Jay Shetty. I was listening to his On Purpose podcast the other day, which I highly recommend. And he said that someone had asked him what he thought the most important characteristic was of people who experience success or what they do the best or most often. I can't remember the exact phrasing, but anyway, it came down to this. He said, successful people do things that they don't feel like doing. And that's because oftentimes we don't have the motivation we need to get things done. It is fantastic when you feel motivated to do the things that you need to do, but more often than not, you probably won't because life happens. So I've become pretty adept at what I call manufacturing motivation, which means it's fake. It's not real motivation that comes from within. It's like I trick myself into being motivated. And the way I do that is I just decide what I need to work on. You could ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What's really important? What's the hard thing I know that I need to do? And then just do it. You will then gain some momentum. You'll feel good about yourself and then you'll do the next right thing. So that's kind of how I manufacture motivation is I start with the most difficult thing. In fact, if you want to read a quick, easy book on this, Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy is funny. And you could probably read it in a day, but essentially he's like, if you need to eat a frog, then eat the frog first thing in the morning, like get it out of the way, do the hard thing first so that then you can do the other things that maybe are a little easier or a little more fun. So that's tip number one, is to do the thing that you don't feel like doing. I rarely to never feel like working out first thing in the morning, like at 6:30 a.m. But I do it anyway because I know that it's important and I know that it's good for me. Okay, but if you are in survival mode and you're like, I can't even do the things I like to do, let alone the things I know I need to do, but I don't like to do, then I would recommend that you introduce some stability into your life by starting a routine in which you get up and go to bed around the same time every day, within about 30 minutes if possible, but an hour at most. So that's the first thing. Do that for a week. Just go to bed and get up around the same time. And then once that's going well, I want you to eat 3 meals at a regular time, like within 30 minutes of each other. So let's say that's 8 a.m. breakfast, noon for lunch, 6 p.m. for dinner. I don't know. I'm making that up. You can shift that however you would like. But if you could do that, if you could just get up and go to bed around the same time, and then also eat your meals at scheduled times, what you will do is introduce stability into your life and your brain will feel safe and it will think to itself, okay, I'm safe. That means that I can tackle the harder tasks. So 2 quick tips for today. If you're feeling ready and excited to make some changes in your life, then do the hard things, tackle them, do the things that you don't feel like doing, because those are the things that probably need to be done the most. But if you're not there yet, try to introduce some stability in your life by getting up and going to bed at a regular time and/or eating your meals at regular times. I hope that you found this useful. I'll see you in the next episode.